Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm right in my hands is The Sickness number 6. It's by Jenna Cha and Lonnie Nadler. Jenny's the artist, and then they both did the story and script. Lettering by Hassan, Otsmane-Elhaou. Flatterer is Ludwig Olimba, and Korean translation is Soo Lee. So this is an interesting series. It takes place through different time periods, and it follows this thing called The Sickness. In one time period, it follows this kid who's kind of going crazier and crazier. And another is a doctor who's attempting to try to figure out what's going on. So this issue actually is kind of like the second part of the story. Throws in a third of another woman who's struggling, clearly struggling, and is probably going to fall to whatever is going on as well. So in 1945, we got this kid named Daniel. Daniel has set his house on fire, and they're figuring out what to do. Daniel's seeing demons and monsters and clearly losing his mind. In 1955, you got the Dr. George, who has come across a girl who we believe has the sickness, and is attempting to figure out what is going on with her and also how to treat her. And then in 1965... there's a housewife who's dealing with the monotony of it. She's Korean, doesn't feel at home, even in her home, and you can tell that she's maybe slowly losing it. It's an interesting trio of stories. It's an interesting series as a whole because you're only getting slight pieces of the puzzle. It hasn't really come together yet, and I have a feeling when it all comes together and the picture gets clear, it's going to be a lot better. So it's this is one in a series that I think is going to be stronger as a whole than it is the individual parts. The individual parts you kind of read and you're like, what the hell did I just read? There's some trippy visuals, there's crazy art, and that aspect, it really does this great job of showing people losing their minds, but it's also frustrating in that it's not clear as to exactly what's the cause of it, and I mean, that's kind of the point of the series. So yeah, is it demonic forces? Is it a disease? Is it something simple? Who knows? And we'll eventually find out, but we're not there yet. So it's a little frustrating that way, but it's kind of the point of the series. As I said, the art is really interesting at times. So this is part of the 1965 and 1945. So Mary and then Daniel is the 1945, and you can see Daniel's getting lectured about the fire that he did, and he's in front of a judge, and Daniel's going slightly crazy seeing the things that are before him, which is it's some trippy art. As I said, really, really trippy art, and it gets crazier going on. So it's an interesting series. It's not necessarily my cup of tea, but I'm in this far. I want to know the answer. I want to know what's causing all this. So, for those who've been reading the series, it's more of the same. More pieces of the puzzle. We get to see progression of some of the characters. But for those that are new, it's definitely not a jumping on point. You might want to start with the first volume if that sounds interesting to you. So, check it out. It's out in shops. We got a link beneath our video. Put in your zip code of the tall comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage. By doing that, you help support our site. So thank you. And speaking of support, just watching our video support us as always, so thank you as well. If you are into comics, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky. All at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.